All right. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Man, sorry for the delay. Let's see. Get this thing all situated. Hey, folks, I appreciate you all tuning in. One second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry for the delay. Just to let you know, if you're hopping on, fast forward about maybe 2 minutes. I'll be saying hello to a couple of five. The content will begin in about 2 minutes. I want to say hello. Thank you all for the time. I appreciate the delay. I just had a very life-changing, important phone call, and pretty much instruction about some coaching and stuff like that. What's going on, Zena? Great to see you. Appreciate you hopping on. And J Dub, man, good to see you, man. Good to see you. But I just had a very important phone call that actually is about to change the face of my business, and I'm ready to get it going. My cuz, Larry, good to see you. Appreciate you hopping on here, man. Once again, if you hopping on here, fast forward about a minute or two, probably about 2 minutes, I'll be greeting a couple of people, saying hello and stuff like that. The content will begin in 2 minutes. So I appreciate y'all. How's everybody doing today? Where y'all chiming in from? You know, I'm here in sunny Dallas, Texas right now. It's probably about 80 degrees. It's feeling good outside. And I'm super excited, man. I'm beyond excited about everything that's going on. I'm about to give you all some value. Bridget, what's going on? Good to see you, girl. I'm about to give y'all some value right about now that is about to change a couple of things, your direction, especially if you're a business owner. You've got people, whether they're working for you or in the network marketing industry. Divine, Texas. Man, that sounds familiar. I think I need to visit that place one day real soon. South Central Wisconsin. Wow, South Central Wisconsin. Hey, that is phenomenal. Man, I'd love to be able to visit Wisconsin one day, as long as it wasn't negative 30 degrees. All right, so we're about 2 minutes in. I'm about to get this thing going. Once again, everybody, my name is, if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Lyndon Britt from successwithlyndon.com. I'm the home run marketer, where I actually help you cover all the bases of your business. You'll come to find I'm a baseball lover. And today we're going to be talking in and tuning in about meet them where they are. Meet them where they are. Now, if you hear noises around in the background, forgive me. There'll be planes and trucks and stuff like that passing by, as I'm still at work. I love being able to share value while I'm at work when I can. And once again, sorry for the delay, but we're going to get things rocking and rolling. So when you hear meet them where they are, meet them where they are, what comes to mind? What comes to mind when you're thinking about that? You type a few comments in there, and I'm about to give y'all some great content. If you don't mind, there's a button right where your comment section that says share. If you share this thing right now, be able to help get this broadcast out, be able to get a lot more people hopping on here. I love to be able to interact, answer any questions and stuff like that you all may have toward the end and stuff like that. But meet them where you are. What comes to your mind? For me, when I used to always hear meet them where they are, when I first thought of meet them where they are, first thing that came to me was church. I used to always think church. They always say come as you are, and coming as you are was always a question in mind. Well, no, that don't mean come in tight dresses and all this kind of stuff. Well, now I'm talking about marketing and business and stuff like that. So as I say meet them where you are, I'm talking specifically to the newcomers in the business. A lot of you all may be business owners, network marketing, which is the niche which I'm in when I'm communicating with people. And you have a lot of people that come in. And as I see people coming into network marketing, nobody is necessarily in the same position with the same mindset, with the same ideas and goals as a lot of other people that are in. And I see a lot of people that bring people into the community and don't give leadership. And that is my focus. That is totally my focus right now, to actually provide leadership. You understand, when someone enters your business, they may not be at the same level as you. I've seen people get frustrated. I've seen people get overwhelmed and stuff like that with the fact that the people they brought into the business aren't producing fast enough, or they aren't producing, or they just, whatever the reason may be, and it frustrates the heck out of them. You have to understand, not everybody is on the same level when they enter into this industry. Some people are brand new to the industry and they don't know the next step to take. And even if you tell them, you have to learn how to deal with the fact that they may be overwhelmed with something new. Great focus. People are at different experience levels and mindsets. That's exactly right. That is exactly right, Miss Lisa. People at different mindsets. Your focus is very different. For somebody that comes into the network marketing industry that's been misled, you got to think about this out of all the things they've been told. People that are brought in that have been misled, the first thing they're thinking is, I can make a ton of money within the first 30, 60, 90 days. It may very well be so, but the person that told them that didn't necessarily tell them how much work that may take. Compared to somebody else who has just heard what everybody else was saying, that said network marketing is a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. And this is the person that just come in and thinking it's already a scam, but I'm going to give it a try. Compared to the person, I'm not going to go through all the comparisons, but you see what I mean? They come in at different levels. As you lead these people, your goal is to be a servant to these people. Now, let me explain that. A lot of people are like, well, I didn't join this business to be a servant to anybody. I came to be a leader. I came to lead these people. Okay, I'm gonna read something for you. All right, now, forgive me. I'm telling you right now, this isn't meant to be a Bible lesson or anything like that, but I'm gonna read you something right now. And Rehoboam went into Shalom, for all of Israel were come to Shalom and make him king. And it came to pass, when Jeroboam and the son of Nebat, who was yet in Egypt, heard of it, for he was fled from the presence of the king of Solomon, and Jeroboam dwelt in Egypt, that they sent and called in him. And Jeroboam and all the congregation of Israel came and spake unto saying, the Father make our yoke grievous. Now therefore make thou the grievous service of thy father and his heavy yoke which he put upon us lighter, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, depart from me 3 days, and come again to me. And the people departed. And the king Rehoboam, consulted with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, and said, how do ye advise that I may answer this people? And he spake, pay attention to this, and he spake unto him, saying, if thou wilt be a servant unto his people this day, and will serve them, and answer them, and speak good words to them, then they will be thy servants forever. That is biblical. That came from 1 Kings chapter 12, verses 1 through 7. Okay, now I didn't mean for this to be a Bible verse, but I want you to pay close attention. A lot of people, you can think of when the Bible was actually written. I mean, back into the beginning of days. You always hear a lot of lead marketers, a lot of head marketers, those top people that you always hear. Mr. Valles, appreciate you hopping on. You hear a lot of those top marketers, and they say you have to serve people. You have to find out how you can provide, provide and help someone solve their own problems. And a lot of selfish marketers, and this isn't speaking bad, a lot of selfish marketers only think, what's in it for me? It goes back to biblical times when they say learn to serve people. And I say I can go several different directions with that passage right there as you talk about different things, but this is what I'm focusing on. It goes back to biblical times when they say if you serve them, if you serve people and answer them and speak good words to them, they will be your servants forever. So what do you think will happen when you begin to actually serve the people, meet them where they are? Leaders have servant hearts. It's about them versus you. Set examples, provide value, and exemplify that from what I see, Lyndon. Thank you. That is exactly right. You have to set examples. But when you begin to set that example and meet people where they are more, and serve them for the things that they need, they are more likely to stay with you, stick with you, and be a servant unto you as well. Okay, how many people do you know, some of these top marketers, if they left one company, somebody who was a great server, who was a great provider, a great trainer, a great coach, if they left one place and went to another, they had a huge following go with them? That was because they served their people. It's not necessarily because you have such a reputation that you made millions of dollars. I'm gonna follow you over here because you're gonna make millions. It's because you provided something of service. You served me in some manner, whether it was a training, a coaching, or something that made a difference in my life that you helped me with my problem. And now I'm going to follow you. I have a mentor. I call her. I'm not even gonna call her name because I don't want anybody just forget it. Diane Hockman. I'll throw it out there. Diane Hockman. I call her my hero with a tiara. She doesn't wear a cape. I call her my hero with a tiara. And she has provided such a great service for myself, and I can name plenty of mentors. If Diane Hockman said a specific thing to something, whatever it may be, I would listen. And she has several people that would do the same thing because she serves and provides value for people to help them where they are. It makes a huge difference when you provide a value where they are. Think about when you were a child. Think about when you were a child. When you wanted something, what did you do? I want to go outside and play. I want this candy. I want this toy. You provided. A lot of times when you couldn't get what you wanted, you kind of bartered what you wanted, but you provided a service. I'll wash the dishes if you buy me this. I'll cut the yard if you buy me this. I'll clean this if you buy me this. You begin to serve the person that you want something from. And guess what? You kept going back to that person because they provided something that you needed. They were actually providing something that was of value to you, something that you wanted, something that you sought. So right now, realize that people following you right now, people looking at you right now, they want to know how you can help them. How will you serve them? The marketer that's been in the industry for 10 years isn't necessarily on the same level as the marketer that's been in the industry for a matter of days. You can't expect somebody that just came into marketing to understand everything that it takes to become successful because they don't get it in one chance and be like, you know what, I don't have time for you. You have to meet them where they are. Meet them where they are. Help them grow into the entrepreneur that they had their mindset on becoming, but understand that it takes time to teach and coach and train them in the matter of where they need to be. Because a year or two later from where they are, they won't be there anymore. Guess what? If they stick with it, they'll be advanced. You understand that? They will be advanced to another level. And guess what? They'll be impacting people that they can serve as well. So your goal is to meet people exactly where they are. Don't force people to become something too fast. I would say that you can push people sometime. You can force them in a direction, be like, look, this is what you need to be doing. This is where you want to go. And that's kind of a great decision of how you want to do. But you don't want to force people to become something too fast. You actually push them away. Meet them where they are and help them in the manner to grow in the way that they need to grow. You can't get a plant to grow in one day. You got to keep watering. You got to pluck those dead leaves. Okay? I'll go back to this. One of the things they said, they father make thy yoke grievous. Now therefore make thy grievous service to thy father, and his heavy yoke which should be put upon us lighter. Which, in other words, I kind of break that down. Someone saying he providing a hard time for us. I need you to go tell him to stop. Take it easy on us. It's too much. The yoke is heavy. It's too much. I can't do this. So understand this. They're going to have people that come against them. When you're in network marketing, if my goal is to help new network marketers learn to become successful with the leadership, a lot of people, they call them millennials. A lot of younger age marketers that kind of come in and hop out. Because when I first got into marketing, I was 20 years old with no direction, no leadership, no help, no guidance. It was just about go out here and talk to everybody, bring everybody in here that you can, and we're going to get them into business, enjoy your business, you'll be able to make this money. It's not how it works. My goal right now is to be able to help those people that's been in network marketing. That's my focus right now. Help people that's been in network marketing for a matter of a few years that still need direction on what to do next. So if you're new in marketing, you have no direction, make sure you inbox me. You can check me out, successwithlyndon.com. And I want to start working with you to help you start getting results in your business. Because if you're not getting that leadership, if you're not getting that direction that you need, someone's not meeting you where you are. They're giving you tools and expecting you to know exactly what to do with them. Hey, here's your link. Go post it over here. Here's your link. Go post it over there. Go spam everybody. Matter of fact, go send personal. You send private messages to people. Go add people to groups. And when they add to the group, you show them your opportunity so they can join your business. That's a good way to get banned from Facebook, by the way. Go to Facebook jail. Be careful with that stuff. But they're giving you tools and no leadership and guidance on how to grow it. That's my focus. I want to help you become successful in your business. Okay? That's my goal right now. You can call me the millennial marketer. However it may be. Mark, it's good to see you. Miss Lisa, Jason, love the people. Exactly. You must love the people. Love the people, and the people will come to you. What can you do for them? People want to know WIFM. What's in it for me? If you're only thinking about yourself, trust me, you're not serving anyone. You have to learn how to serve the people and meet them where they are. And if you begin to serve your people will serve you. Stay committed, stay faithful. Of course, it's going to be hard times. Like I said in that verse, I could have took this anywhere else. That's why I didn't go into too many details. People are going to face hard times. People that down them. People that they knew they believed in, had their heart in, but like, oh, I just know. People they respect, they look up to, and they go and tell them about their opportunity, and somebody's going to tell them, you doing that? Oh, man, you just got. Somebody just scammed you for however much money you spent. You better go get your kit back. Whatever. They're telling you. They're going to come in those hard times. And that's what he talks about right there. Hey, man, I'm having a hard time. Tell people to take it easy. It's going to be very hard to keep that person up, but you have to meet them where they are. If you play a person that's about to quit and you just allow them to quit, they'll be like, okay, you can quit. You can go ahead. You weren't really serving that person. You're not really serving that person. Now, that's not saying you got to beg them to stay in whatever opportunity that you're coming, but help them understand that tough times will come. You can't make people not take it easy, because a lot of people have ruined some of what the industry is based on their own personal opinions, not even being in the industry, or because they got into the industry and didn't work themselves. They didn't see success themselves, so they began telling everybody, hey, this doesn't work because I didn't get any results. But that doesn't mean you can't. But if you meet these people where they are, if they're a 10-year veteran that still need just a tweaking to their business, like I've gotten some success, but I'm not where I want to be yet. Guess what? Meet him where he is. You don't have to go all the way back to the beginning for that guy. Like, look, you look like you have this. You may need, let me direct you to understanding this. Serving people doesn't always mean that you benefit financially. That's a nugget for you. Serving people does not always mean that you benefit financially. If I'm struggling in my business and I don't want to join your opportunity, or I don't have whatever resources to join your opportunity, but you know of something that can help me, by serving me, you can direct me in another direction. You could point me in another direction to help me, to serve me, because guess what? That makes you a valuable resource. I've spoken on that on another live before. That makes you a valuable resource. So guess what happens? If I don't like where I went, or if I'm having trouble, even if I want to grow, if I want to grow, I'm coming back to you because you were valuable to me. You served me. You helped me. So guess what? I'm coming back to you. Hey, I had a problem with this, and you helped me with this before. Would you be able to coach me through something else? Guess what? If you help this person get a result in something, you help this person get a result, guess what? They're going to follow you back. But understand, if you don't, what's going on, Mr. Hollis? Appreciate you hopping on. If you don't understand, you have to understand, if you don't meet this person where they are, you will not get this person any results. You are of no value to this person whatsoever. Having somebody come into an industry for a year with no results, or possibly 2 years with no direction, it's like having somebody brand new in the industry. And if they feel like quitting, that's not to say, once again, you don't have to beg them, but maybe they just need that push, that direction, that help, that guidance, that support to help them get over that hump. Understand, it's just like a track. It's just like a track. I want you to think about this as if it was one of those long distance steeple runs. These people run for miles at a time, and at some point they have to hop over a steeple. Now the hurdles, they may be trained. The hurdles are typically, depending on if you consider a 400 a short distance or not, you can get through with a 100, 200, 400 in a matter of seconds. But those steeple chases are almost miles long. They get to the point where your legs are about to give up, and they still have to jump over that steeple into some water. So you're jumping into resistance. It's hard to jump, and then you're landing in water, and you have to pick your speed back up all over again. That's how new marketers come into this industry. You have to train them. You have to coach them. You have to meet them where they are to be able to help them get over that steeple and through that resistance to get that momentum going, to start training these people, start helping them. Look, it's not easy. And I would give you, this is the biggest advice that I wish I would have gotten when I first started. Because like I said, I had no leadership and no coaching when I started. When someone comes into this industry, Make sure that they understand that it's not always an easy task. Everything that you do is not always easy. Another servant heart. Awesome. Exactly. It's not always easy. People have the mentality when they're told, hey man, I can come in here and I can make $10,000 a week. Yes, it's very possible. But understand the people that do that work their butt off. If I come here, I have a full-time job and I only have about an hour and a half to commit to my business each day. I may not have success with somebody that just got laid off that has all day to put into learning a technique. Meet people where they are. That's another. I could be brand new, unemployed, and have 12 hours a day to devote to learning my business compared to somebody that works full-time and have an hour and a half. The difference is what you do with that time. That person that has 12 hours doesn't necessarily mean. Robert Hollis talked about earlier today that he went out and spent, what was it, 10 hours you said on the street on his first time, and you said you talked to 0 people on day 1. Day 2, he got out and got out 1 business card. You can have 12 hours in the day and still not grow a business. What's going on, Mr. Mika? Great to see you. You can have 12 hours and not grow a business, but guess what? Somebody that comes in for an hour and a half and grind they tail off for that hour and a half, they utilize every second of the hour and a half, they're going to have results. They're going to get results. And if you help that person get those results that they need, you tell them what you give them a blueprint. It's up to them to do the work. It's totally up to them to do the work. I can tell you that right now. You can't come, and that's the other thing, and that's a whole nother topic. But you cannot come in and do all the work for the people that come into your business. That's what, and I will tell you, that's what coaching is about. If you're not seeing the success in your business, that's what coaching is about. There are several people, if you don't want to come to me for help, there are several people I can direct you to for coaching. There are people that make 6 and 7 figures. Matter of fact, I looked at a live from Ray Higdon the other day, who still said he gets a coach. He still coaches with someone. He gets coaching from someone. This is somebody that just talk about making $12,000 a day. I met this man personally at a big event that we just passed, and he talked about making an average of $12,000 a day, and he still gets coaching. Why does that exempt you? Why would you feel that exempts you because you come in and you say my business provides all the training I need? No. But understand, if you are a coach, I'm talking to you, all you coaches out there, and trust me, I'm going to come back and watch this replay and let this thing resonate with you. Meet your people where they are. Find out what they need. Find out the time that they have to devote to growing a business. Are they truly committed to growing a business? See, these are the questions that you want to ask somebody that comes into your network marketing business, your business period. What time do you have to devote? Are you willing to devote? If you say I have an hour, are you willing to devote 60 minutes to doing something to grow your business? Or do you want to sit down for 20 minutes, go take a 5-minute break, come back and sit down 10 minutes, go get some water? Are you really committed? You find out where people are. And if they are committed, go for it. If somebody said, and they're going to show you in their actions. They're going to tell you in their actions. They're going to tell you. I guarantee you that. My message for today, meet people where they are. You will always need a coach. Yes, indeed. Robert Hollis. If you don't know who Robert Hollis is, tongue twister, too much spit in my mouth. Sorry. If you don't know who Robert Hollis is, go to lifemechanic.com. Check him out. Matter of fact, you don't even have to do that. Google Robert Hollis. It's electronic day and age. Google Robert Hollis if you don't know who he is. Amazing. Even Tamika will tell you he's amazing. This man still has a coach. Guess what? Look at my last post. I just got a coach. I'm about to build a badass brand with my dude Ryan McMorris. I'm about to build a badass brand. So you better know what's coming. Get a coach, and as a coach, meet your people where they are. Somebody, like I said, that already makes $10,000 is trying to escalate their business to $100,000. It's not at the same level as somebody that makes $10 trying to elevate their business to the few hundred extra dollars a month. The education is different. The education is different. Somebody knew something that made them a $10,000. There's somebody that didn't know made them $10. But as that person progresses in their education, because you met them where they were, they'll get to that $10,000 level. As a coach, push but be patient. Push but be patient. And understand once again that providing a service, being a servant to somebody does not always have to benefit you financially right then. Bless people and help people, and I promise you will become of more value than anything else. I did one yesterday that said leave a legacy. I did a live yesterday. If you hadn't seen that, go check out that live, leave a legacy. A lot of people always refer that to leaving something for your family. You leave a legacy with your business as well. When you begin to build people, guess what? You're building leaders. Leaders who become leaders, who build more leaders. You begin to leave a legacy. I guarantee you, how do you think a lot of marketers that passed away, how do you think they're remembered? See, right now, leaving a legacy takes years, and understand that. Leaving a legacy, I said this yesterday, leaving a legacy takes years. Right now, you may have 10, 15, 20,000 people following you. That's great. Right now, you have a reputation. Right now, you have a reputation. That's it. You keep building that reputation, and over years, you will have a legacy. You create a legacy. Matter of fact, you earn a legacy. Legacies aren't given. You have to earn a legacy. If you meet people where they are, you will begin to earn the legacy of your name being remembered. Just like the many people that we remember, that you think of. All right? So that was my message for today. If you found this thing of value, I'm gonna come back through and respond to all your, even if I acknowledge you live, I'm gonna come back and respond to your comments, because I love communicating with people. I appreciate the time you took to be able to come up here and watch me live. Thank you very much. Robert rocks. Love the laugh. I do. I love his laugh too. And the shirt provides value. Tamika, mentors, coaches can take you much further than you can on your own. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because they see what you do a lot of times. I was a team coach. Now I give you a prime example. Understand that coaches know what they're talking about. Be careful when you're choosing your coach, and make sure you know somebody that knows what they're talking about. Don't just shoot. It's like a lot of people that say they're an expert. That doesn't necessarily mean they're an expert. I'll give you a perfect example. I was a swim team coach for 3 years. A lot of people didn't know I was a competitive swimmer. Hold on, a lot of people didn't know I was a competitive swimmer. I actually graduated high school 6/10 off Olympic time at 225 pounds. I look like a football player. If you go to my profile, I'm still big. So I was underestimated by a whole lot of people that thought I was slow when I hit the water. I coached a swim team out here in Dallas, Texas, and I had a slew of swimmers. I used to always tell them, when you hop in the pool, do this, do that. And they always griped and groaned. And I told them, I asked them one day after practice, I said, have you ever had that coach that told you to do something and you always looked at him and you wondered, I bet he can't even do this himself. Why is he telling us to do this? They all said yes. I had about 15 kids at the time. They told me yes. I said, you know what? Tomorrow when we come to practice, I'm going to hop in the pool and I'm going to do everything that I told you to do, and I'm going to do it with you. Guess what? I went there and I beat them in every last day. Either my older kids, my older kids all the way down to the younger ones. I outswam them in everything I told them, from the 500 warm-up to the 10 50-meter sprints, to the 10 100-meter swims that we did, to the couple of 200, to the games afterwards that we did, and the cool down. And I beat them in everything that we did. After that point, because I proved to them that I know what I'm talking about, understand, look at your coach's track record. Before you choose a coach, look at your coach's track record. If somebody that's making $100 a month is trying to tell you how to make $10,000 a month, look at your coach. They're going to meet you. You may end up meeting them where they are. Understand that. But I got the respect out of those kids. Every time I came in, I told them, I say, now do this. They never groaned again. They did it without question. When your coach meets you where you are, it's easy to get growth. If you're a student, when your coach meets you where you are, they're going to make your journey is going to be tough, but they're going to make that journey a little bit easier for you. Coaches, meet them where they are. All right, so it's enough of my time. I've been out here for a while. If you found this of value, I ask that you continue. Throw me some hearts up if you agree. Throw me some likes and share this thing out. At the bottom left-hand corner, you see a button that says share. If this was the value, I believe I asked this to share And I'll tell you why I ask people to share this, because you may have somebody in your downline, your upline, someone in your organization, somebody that you just personally know that you care about, that may be struggling in the business, having trouble, or whatever it may be. And if you share this and this resonates with them, maybe there's a coach out there that's thinking selfishly as they're getting their clients in about what other dollar can I get? Can I get them to buy these 10 things so I can make this much money and say I'm coaching them, just tell them what to do? If this resonates, this could actually make a difference in somebody's business. This could change the course of somebody's business. And imagine somebody in your downline whose business this makes a difference of, and it actually benefits you. One of the things that I learned is the most selfish thing you can do is be selfless. Share. So if this was a value, I ask that you like, comment, share. Appreciate your time. And when I go off, when I end this thing, you're going to see a notification. Make sure you turn on the notification so when I go live and you don't miss a single live that I do. I appreciate everyone that hopped on here and taking the time to listen to me. And I pray that this provided value for you. And I will see you all. And sorry for the delay, but right now I'm working on building my badass brand. My boy Ryan McMorris. Appreciate the value that you provided and the direction that you gave me as a coach. I got to coach y'all. You better understand that. Appreciate the value. And I will see you all on Tips at 2 tomorrow at Central Standard Time. All right. Y'all have a blessed day.